Good morning, Silver and Blue and Blackstone League. This is your commissioner. Today we like to go over the State of the League address at the 10-week point. Right now we are going into our 10th week, so this is where we stand. Currently, as far as money, Silver and Blue, I've collected $692. I have a balance in Silver and Blue of $983. We need to clean that up. That's a lot of money out there. Blackstone, I've only collected $310. I have a balance of $1,100 even in Blackstone. That's very outstanding. We need to really get that cleaned up, guys. The trophy is nice. The talking trash is nice, and winning is nice. But we also are a money league, so we really need to get our monies in here. The money's due. We are responsible adults, family men, and we've all honored our commitment in the past, but we really need to get the money in so we can get these guys paid out at the end of the season. We shouldn't be chasing guys until February just to collect 60, 70 bucks. We've been doing this for too long, 7 years, 9 years, etc. So let's get our money in. As far as anything else, tiebreakers, as regular season tiebreakers, you all know, it comes down to defensive sacks. After the defensive sacks, if there was a tie, then we go to total touchdowns by your starters. And if that number is tied in the regular season, then that's it. There's a tie. So we usually don't have any problems. Usually defensive sacks usually clear it up, but we also have a second tiebreaker just in case. Playoff time. Playoff times are coming. Silver and Blue, your playoffs. As you well know, we have 3 divisions, so it's the 3 division winners, and then the next 3 best records. In Silver and Blue, the next 3 best records are the wild cards. The 2 top division winners will get a bye, and then that 3rd division winner will play one of the wild cards, and so on and so forth. So, sort of like the NFL. We try to run our league accordingly to that. So nothing's changed on that end. It's the same thing. Top 3 division winners, next three best records. Playoff tiebreakers in Silver and Blue is the same as in Blackstone. Is that it's head to head, and then divisional records, and then so on and so forth. There's a couple of more tiebreakers if all of that's tied. We usually don't get to that, but if we do, and the closer we get to playoff time, I'll update everyone on that playoff scenario. Blackstone, your playoffs come down to the 2 division winners, which will get byes, and then the next 4 best records. And again, the next 4 best records, any ties will come down to head-to-head. If that's tied, divisional records, wins within your division. Again, if that's tied as well, then so on and so forth, we'll go on to the next few tiebreakers, which again, I'll keep everyone updated on what those are. Those are written down and have been grandfathered in from the 7 to 9 years that we've been doing this. So nothing's changed on that end. It's the same thing every year. Just like the money, it's the same thing every year. So we went to tiebreakers and playoffs, regular season tiebreakers, and the money. Next on our list, transactions. Transactions will end. That's all trades, add and drops will end on November 22nd at 8 o'clock. That's a Thursday. The Thursday night game that week starts at 8:30. So anyone who gets their add and drops in by 8 o'clock, I will have them in by 8:30 that day, and that will lock us out. At that point, again, it goes back to the money. At that point, you will know your final tally on what you owe, because you can't add anything else. So that gives you the last 2 regular seasons and the rest of the playoffs with that roster. So you want to make sure you guys are set up where you have guys that aren't injured or is not going to be out for the next 4 weeks or so on and so forth. Just manage your roster accordingly, knowing that if somebody gets hurt, you have no way of replacing that guy you won't have no way of replacing that guy. So just keep that in mind. Be diligent of that. November 22nd, 8 o'clock, last day for any transactions, trades, what have you. And then again, you'll know how much money you owe at that point because you can't add anything from that. That's November 22nd, 8 o'clock. No more transactions. Collection of money. I will be taking payments on what's owed now at any time, but a good time to bring that is November the 17th. That's a Sunday. I'm asking both leagues, Silver and Blue and Blackstone owners, if you like to come out to Bailey's in Dearborn. That's on Michigan Avenue. Bailey's. It's a nice setup, nice place to eat. November the 17th, that's a Sunday at 1 o'clock. So if I can get all the owners to come, we can come kick it. We'll do, have the food, eat, trip out, talk trash, and any transactions, trades can be handled right there at that point. That's a week before the deadline, so we can discuss everything there. So, but bring some money. So we can, one, you can pay your money what you owe. You want to, if not all, just pay some, and then we'll get your final total after that. But again, that's at 1 o'clock at Bailey's in Dearborn, November 17th. And you know what? Being the commissioner that I am, those who come, I will pick up your check. Wait a minute. Yeah, I will pick up your check, and then I will pass the checks out to those who owe what they owe. So, enough of that. Again, Bailey's, Dearborn, Michigan Avenue, November 17th, 1 o'clock. Bring your money. Bring some money. If you don't have all of what you owe, bring some of what you owe and chop into it. Again, back to the money. Christmas is coming up. You guys, you don't want to be having to buy a wife, girlfriend, mistress, anything out of the ordinary. And I'm calling you, trying to collect money at the same time. So please bring your money and pay on your debts. So, and everybody, you can go to finances and find out what you owe. If you don't know what you owe, text me. I'll gladly tell you what you owe. But we definitely need to get the money out because right now, as it stands, we have between the two leagues, we have $2,083 still out there to collect. And, that's probably been the worst in a while. Last year, we was a lot closer than that, but this year, $2,000, that's a lot. So, guys, let's please pay your money. I know a lot of you like to wait to see if you're going to make the playoffs, if you're going to be in the money hunt before you pay. That's really not how we like to do things. We are men, responsible men and adults, so we definitely need to pay our money. So the guys who win can't get paid at the end of the year in a timely manner. I shouldn't be going to the Super Bowl of the NFL still owing money out, still trying to pass out trophies and whatnot. So let's get that in. Outside of that, the league has been running real smooth as always. You guys got one of the best commissioners out there, if I do say so myself. So again, guys, I'd like to thank you for your time. Just to recap everything, money, bring your money. Tiebreakers, this comes down to defensive sacks for the regular season. Playoffs is defensive sacks, total touchdowns, and points by kicker if those all three are tied. The playoffs, Blackstone, we've taken 6 guys in Blackstone, 2 division winners, 4 next best records. Silver and Blue, 3 division winners and next 3 best records. Transactions, November 22nd, 8 o'clock. I'll have those in by 8:30. Nothing will happen after that. Collecting some money, November 17th, 1 o'clock. At Bailey's, Dearborn, on Michigan Avenue, 1 o'clock. Payouts, didn't go over this. Payouts, as we all know, 50% to the Super Bowl winner, 20% to the Super Bowl loser, and 30% to the points leader. Points will go all the way throughout to our Super Bowl, which is week 16 of the NFL. So other than that, guys, I'd like to thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. And good luck to those who are in the playoff hunt. And better luck next year to those like myself in one of the leagues, to those who are out of it. And Hey guys, I'd like to thank you. Let's get our money in, man. Outside of that, there's nothing left to say. This meeting of Blackstone and Silver and Blue is adjourned. Thank you.
Yeah.